And feel as you press down through the soles of your feet. Feel the lift of the energy up. Lift up through your kneecaps. Lift the pelvic floor. Lift your chest. Lift up through the crown of your head. Deepening the breath. Inhale, open your eyes, Urdhva Hastasana, hands up. Exhale to Uttanasana, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, step back. Lower on the exhale through Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra or Up Dog. Exhale, Down Dog. Take 3 breaths. So settling into this, feel the length of your spine. You can paddle your heels, walk the dog. Inhaling, coming forward to Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra or Up Dog. Exhale, Down Dog. 3 breaths. So starting to activate Ujjayi breath, breath with sound. Feeling that restriction through the back of the throat, mouth closed. Inhale, coming forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising up, hands together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Sun Salute B, Surya Namaskar. So we're adding in chair pose and warrior 1. So inhale, bend your knees, bring your arms up beside your ears, look up at your thumbs. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, lowering through Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra or Up Dog. Exhale, Down Dog. Now into Warrior 1 on the right side. So bringing the right leg up behind you, roll forward into plank, bring the right knee to the nose. So this is to engage your core, so you're not just swinging the leg forward. Bring the right foot between your hands. Drop the left heel, feet hip distance apart. Hips level to the front of the mat. So draw the right thigh bone back, left side of the hip forward, bring your arms up, palms together. To help straighten the arms, you can do James Bond fingers. So clasp the hands with the index finger up, it helps to straighten. Draw the shoulder blades down your back, look up, and then exhale, palms down, step back, lower through Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra or Up Dog. Exhale, Down Dog. Warrior 1 on the left side. Lifting the left leg, roll into plank. Left knee to nose. Place the left foot between your hands. Drop the right heel so the toes are pointing slightly forward to help turn the hips to the front. Sink through the left knee, drive through the back heel. Bring your arms up. James Bond fingers if you need them. Look up. Exhale. Palms down. Step back. Roll into plank, lower, 3 chaturanga on the exhale. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale to down dog. Take 3 breaths. So regain the breath here, nice and steady. Tip the tailbone up. Feel through the back body. Inhale, coming forward to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Inhale to chair pose. And sitting back, glance down, draw your knees back so you can see your toes. And then look up, your gaze is between your thumbs. Squeeze your thighs, stand up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bless you, Raffles. Standing at the front of the mat, we're going to practice our balancing and warrior 3. So warrior 3, we'll come into that first. So bring your hands to your hips first. Take your weight onto your left foot. Take the right foot back. So bend slightly through the standing leg to help you lift the back leg. Flex at the ankle so the toes point down. Roll the thigh under. So internal rotation of the back thigh. So now you can bring your hands to your heart, palms together. Lift up through the standing leg. So you're trying to lower the head, shoulders, hips and heel so that they're in line. Keep that right thigh rolling inwards, knee and toes pointing down. Then inhale, stand up and bring the right knee to hug into your chest. So really pressing through the standing leg, foot lifting up through the core, and then come into warrior 3 again. So we're doing this 3 times. Slight bend in the standing leg. Bring your hands to your heart. Take the right leg back. Okay, warrior 3. Flex at the ankle. Lift up through the standing leg. Push through the heels if you're stamping on the wall behind you. And then inhale, come up. Hug the knee in. If you feel that you're all over the place, then you can use a piece of furniture to hold on to, but this is the working through mobility, strength. Okay, warrior 3 again. Keep breathing nice and deep. Inhale, bring the right knee up. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, other side. So center of gravity goes over the right leg. Lift the left knee, the left foot. So slight bend. You can have hands to hips first if that helps, or hands to your heart. So taking the left foot back, flexing at the ankle, internally rotating the thigh. Lifting up, straightening the standing leg. Inhale, so nice and steady. Bring the left knee forward to hug. It doesn't matter if you wobble and fall. It's the process that's building strength. Taking back into warrior 3. Use the breath. And feel that as you keep the knee bent so you can stabilize the back thigh and then lift up through the standing leg. Inhale, bring the left knee forward. Try not to grip too much with standing leg toes. Last one, warrior 3. Exhale. Internally rotate the thigh, lift up through the right thigh, and then coming forward again to hug. And float left foot next to right. Take a moment. Breathing. Then we're going to come into eagle pose. So eagle pose, one is legs, the other is arms. So if you can't do both together, be kind to yourself, you can alternate, but we're going to give it a go. So hands to hips first, feet hip distance apart. Lift the right knee and cross the thighs. So squeeze the thighs together and then try and tuck the right foot behind the left calf. And if you can't tuck behind, then you just point the toes so they're pointing down towards the mat. The hips reasonably level to the front, try not to twist too much to the side. Sit back, so you'll feel your bottom sitting down, take the hips back slightly, tip the tailbone up. This is a hip stretch, working through the glute medius. Take your arms wide. Now right arm under left. So elbows together and then twiddle, so the palms are together. If you can't do that, then it's the backs of the arms, the backs of the hands towards each other. And then lift your elbows up. Feel that broadening through the shoulder blades. Draw your chin in slightly. Inhale, exhale, hands to hips, come up. Other side, focuses the mind. Okay, other side, so you're going to lift the left knee, cross the thighs, so really squeeze the thighs together, tucking that left foot down or pointing it towards the mat. Hips reasonably level to the front of the mat, sit back. Try and draw your knees back slightly so there's not too much of an angle between the ankle and the knee. Take your arms wide. This time right arm goes under, left arm over. Oh, sorry, other way. It should be right arm over. Okay, sit down, tip your bottom up, lift your elbows, draw your chin down. And then inhale, lifting up. Standing in mountain. Inhale, lift the left knee, step back into warrior two. So nice and wide, sink through the right knee. See if you can almost get where your front thigh is parallel to the mat, the right knee over the right ankle. So lift up through the back thighs, sink the hips. Feel this strengthening. So weight bearing exercises, take your arms wide, palms down, look over the front hand. So it's not just about stretch, it's strengthening. And the longer you hold a pose, the tougher it is. So that's why everyone loves flow, because you don't have to struggle to hold something. You just move in and out. The transition is quick, but actually it's tough. Hold and breathe, relax your shoulders. Inhale, come to stand, triangle. So that's legs are straight, lift up through the pelvic floor, arms go wide, take the left hip back. So that stretch up through the right inner thigh, reach as far as you can, side body long. So draw the right thigh bone up, reach the chest over, and then tip. Back of the hand against the shin, wherever it is that you can then lean back, stack the shoulders one on top of the other. Pull up strongly through the right thigh. Look up at your top hand. Breathe. Tuck your right buttock under, lean back more. Trying to, as if you're leaning back against a wall. Inhale, come up, turn the feet parallel, hands to hips. Squeeze the thighs towards each other. Exhale. You're just going to, oh, that was my hip. You're just going to reach forward. So we're not going to fold down. We're just tipping the tailbone up, bringing your weight more towards the balls of your feet. Halfway lift. So squeeze your core, reach your chest forward, hug your elbows towards each other, gazes down. Then bend your knees slightly, come up to stand. Heel, toe, your feet together. Other side. I'll do this way. Lift the right knee. Step back. Warrior two. Sink through the left knee, really deep as you can, but so that you can still press the outside edge of the back foot down. So that's lifting up through the inner thigh, sinking the hips, but keeping that pressure through the sole of the foot. Take your arms wide. Look over the front hand. Feel the pelvic floor. So as you sink the hips, lift up through the pelvic floor. Draw your shoulder blades towards each other and then draw them down towards your waist. So the neck is long. Check behind you. Are your arms straight? Keep sinking the hips. But as you sink, you feel the strength as well. So the muscles are long but engaged. One more breath. Then coming into triangle, Trikonasana, straightening the front leg. Lift up through the thighs. Lift up the pelvic floor and the chest. Take the right hip back. This kind of shimmy. Taking the right hip back, feel that stretch up through the left inner thigh. Reach. Side body long, so reaching, chest forward, drawing the left thigh bone back. Tip. Reach the top hand up, squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. Feel that broadening through the front of the chest. Look up at the top hand, draw the shoulder blades away from, or shoulders away from ears. So if your neck is tight, just look to the side. Do what's good for you. But keep the energy of the feet, of the legs coming up and towards each other. Almost as if you're squeezing at ankles, thighs towards the midline. Inhale. Coming up. Hands to hips. Turn your feet parallel. This time, draw your elbows towards each other. And then you're going to look up, but it's like a little back bend. So lift up through the pelvic floor, squeeze the thighs to the midline. Start to lean back slightly. So holding on to the top of your hips. Looking up. Exhale, come back to look forward. Bend your knees slightly. Heel, toe. Feet together. Give the legs a shake. Come to sit. Hands on your thighs. Press through your sitting bones. Lift up your chest. Relax your shoulders. Close your eyes. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling completely. Palms together at your heart center. Lowering your head and opening your eyes. Namaste. Have a lovely day, everyone.